Okay, sige, good day engineers and students. So our topic in this video is about the power stages in an induction motor. So ito lang naman no, these are the stages of power na meron sa induction motor natin. Sige, i-discuss natin no, para master natin siya. Una, we have the input power. The input power is also the what we call the stator power input. Na kung ang question is what is the power input in the stator, that is SPI. So sa SPI, ang unang ibabawas natin ay ang mga stator power losses, no, or the SPL. So sino-sino yung bumubuo sa SPL? The copper loss and the iron or core loss. Kaya kapag may nabanggit na stator copper loss o kaya stator iron or core loss, stator power loss siya. Mababawas siya sa stator power input. So kapag nabawas na natin yung SPL, ang matitira doon is the rotor input. So, pwedeng ang gawing question ngayon ng problem, what is the rotor input? So, ayun yung RI. Pwede rin ibigay ng problem, siya yung given, the power input to the rotor. So, RI iyon. And then sa RI, ibabawas natin yung loss. Ang tinatawag nating rotor copper loss. And then, kapag naibawas natin yung rotor copper loss from the rotor input, there comes the mechanical power developed, na what we call PDEV. Sa PDEV, kung ibabawas natin yung loss na friction and windage, nandoon naman ngayon yung final output natin. The output power, the rotor output, or the brake horsepower. The output power. Meron tayong kulay pula dito na notes. Now, you can prove this no, using that power flow. Pero pwede naman natin kabisaduhin na lang. So, madali lang naman kabisaduhin. If we are going to solve for an RCL, kung involved sa problem yung RCL tsaka RI, tapos meron din namang involved na slip, di ba, sa ating problem, letter S, pwede daw gamitin to. The RCL is equal to the slip times the RI. No? The rotor copper loss is equal to the slip times the rotor input. Kung PDEV naman daw ang pag-uusapan with regards sa rotor input sa RI, the PDEV naman is equal to the RI times the quantity 1 minus the slip. So ano ang dapat nating tandaan? Engineers, students, dumadali ang problem natin kung involved yung tatlong power na to. The rotor power input, the rotor copper losses, and the PDEV, lalong-lalo na kung merong slip. Kasi meron tayong karagdagang formula na pwedeng magamit. Again, the RCL is equal to slip times RI, and then the PDEV is equal to the RI times the quantity 1 minus slip. No? To simplify this power flow, gamitin na lang natin yung mga variables no, dito. So we have the P in, di ba ang P in natin, ito nga yung stator power input, and then ibabawas natin yung stator power loss, magiging RI, rotor input. Ibawas ang rotor copper loss, magiging PDEV. Ibawas ang friction and windage, magiging output power. So to totally master this power flow, sige isulat natin. So meron tayong mga nodes dito. So para makita nating mabuti. At node A, we have the input power, the SPL, the SPI. So itong SPI, which is the power entering the node A, that is equal to the power leaving the node A. So sino ba yung nagli-leave sa node A? We have the SPL, the stator power loss, and the rotor input. And tama naman to, di ba? If we are going to arrange the equation, sa SPI, if we are going to minus the SPL, so yung rotor input ang matitira. Di ba? Tama naman, no? Next, for the node letter B, we have the rotor input entering the node B, and that is equal to the two powers leaving the node B, the RCL, and then the PDEV. So just like the first one na ginawa natin, di ba kung ita-transpose natin yung RCL, magpapakita yan ng rotor input na babawasan ng RCL. Ang matitira daw is the PDEV. So, nandun pa din, di ba? Pinuprove lang naman natin yung flow natin. And then at the node letter C, we have the PDEV entering, and then the two powers leaving are the friction and windage loss at saka yung output power. So, just like again, na ginagawa natin, kung ita-transpose si friction and windage, magiging minus siya. So, magkakaroon tayo ng PDEV na babawasan ng friction and windage. Ang answer is output power. So, engineers na and students, hindi lang naman tayo pwedeng mag-solve using the nodes letter A and letter B. Pwede rin natin tong ipakita as ganito. Si Pin, kung ibabawas natin yung SPL, so tama, di ba? Magiging RI siya. Paano kung binawas ko na yung SPL, ibabawas ko pa yung RCL? So, ang answer na natin dito is the PDEV. So, based on the power losses na natatanggal, doon tayo hihintong power. So, from the Pin, binawas si SPL, binawas si RCL, the answer is PDEV. So, what if ganito pa? So, dagdagan pa natin yung power loss. From your input, binawas ko na yung SPL, the stator power loss, binawas ko pa yung rotor copper loss, ibabawas ko pa ngayon yung friction and windage losses. So ang answer na natin dito is the output power. So again, no, from the Pin, binawas si SPL, binawas si RCL, binawas si friction and windage. The answer now is the output power. So, baliktarin naman natin. Ito. No, nagbibigay lang tayo ng mga possible solutions. If we have the output power, syempre idagdag natin yung loss na friction and windage. Tapos, ang mangyayari dyan, magiging katumbas na yung pinanggalingan niya na PDEV. Di ba? And then, if we have the output power, binalik natin yung friction and windage, binalik pa natin yung RCL. So, ang magiging katumbas na nito is yung pinanggalingan ng RCL, which is the RI. And then lastly, no, from the output, binalik ko na yung friction and windage, binalik ko pa si RCL, and then lastly, binalik ko pa yung SPL. Ang answer na natin dito is the input power or the SPI. So I hope we can now master this power flow. Kasi pwedeng ganito yung consider natin. Si RI, bawas ang RCL tsaka friction and windage, the output, yung answer. No, I think master na natin no, how to use this power flow. So we are now going to apply this sa ating problems. So in the first problem, we have the power input to the rotor of a 400 volt, 500 hertz, 6-pole 3-phase induction motor na 20 kilowatts. Take note, what is 20 kilowatts? That is a power given. Anong klaseng power siya? Power input to the rotor. The slip is 3%. And then calculate the frequency of the rotor speed, the rotor copper loss, and then the rotor resistance per phase if the rotor current is 60 amperes. Since ang topic naman natin dito is power flow, so nasingit lang naman yung mga naunang questions. So drawing natin yung power flow. So based sa pagkakabasa natin sa ating problem, the power involved is the RI. No, the rotor power input, the RI. And syempre, di ba, sa RI natin, in this part of our stage, in this stage of our power, ang mababawas sa RI is the RCL. And then kapag naibawas na yung RCL, there comes the PDEV. So isulat natin since given naman, no? Given kasi ang RI, the rotor power input, no? Yung power input to the rotor as 20 kilowatts. And ang question ngayon dito nung problem is the RCL. So take note, kapag 'di ba pinaka-take note natin kapag nanditong part tayo, kapag nanditong stage tayo ng power, kapag merong given letter S, napakadali nung pagsosolve sa kanila. So we have the letter S. So yung RCL natin, if you can still remember, in-introduce pa lang natin kanina, the RCL is just S times the Ri. So, and that is the question number 3 kasi na what is the rotor copper loss? So, umpisahan natin yung pagsasagot. Isingit natin yung mga first questions na yung other questions natin. The first question is the frequency of the rotor. You can still remember ba that the Fr is equal to the slip times the source frequency? So siguro kaya nandito na tayo sa video na to kasi alam nyo na yung topic na yon, no? Nauna na yung topic na yon about the speed of the induction motor. So let us just substitute this. We have the letter S, 3%, no? The slip is 3%. And then the source frequency naman is given as 50 Hertz. No, 50 Hertz. So multiplying this, we have 0.03 or the 3% of 50. And the answer is 1.5 Hertz. So this is our answer for the question number 1. Next, for the question number 2 naman, ano naman daw yung rotor speed? What is NR? Engineers and students, di ba, the easiest formula na kabisado natin about the NR is 120 times the frequency of the source over the number of poles times the quantity 1 minus S. Madali na to, engineers, no? Dapat kabisado natin yan. So let us now substitute. 120, the source frequency is 50 Hertz. Now 50 Hertz. And then the number of poles. The number of poles is 6 times the quantity 1 minus 3% or 0.03. So this is our NR based on the key answer that is 970. So 120 times 50 over 6, quantity 1 minus 0.03. So 970 RPM. So that is number 2. Now these are the answers for the 2 questions. And then for number 3, i-perform na nga natin since involved nga ang RCL and in our problem we have the letter S. The RCL is just letter S times the RI. Let us substitute. Ang S natin is 0.03 and then the rotor input is 20,000 watts. No, naka-watts kasi yung key answer natin. So 0.03 times 20,000 is 600 watts. So, napakabilis sagutan, di ba, nung problem natin. So 600 watts and we have proven that answer number 3. And for the last question, what is the rotor resistance per phase? Now for question number 4, what is the resistance of the rotor per phase? So kung ayan yung question natin, involved dyan yung rotor copper loss. No, di ba kapag nagsusolve tayo ng copper loss, I square R. But take note, no, the rotor copper loss na 600, iyan ay total loss. Di ba? Ayan yung total copper loss natin. So kailangan, ang consider natin dito is the rotor copper loss per phase, which is equal to the current per phase times the rotor resistance per phase. So ang isolve natin sa number 3, 600, this is the total rotor copper loss. So because we are in 3-phase connection, i-divide natin by 3. No, ayun yung copper loss natin per phase. And then binanggit din naman sa problem yung current. Now we are going to use a current of 60 amperes. So substitute natin 60 square. And then we can now find the rotor resistance per phase. So the rotor resistance per phase is equal to 600 over 3 or 200 and then divided by 60 square. 0.0555. 0.0556 ohms. Is it the key answer? Is it the answer? Check natin, 0.055. So, tama. Na 0.055. So, that concludes the question number one or the problem number one. No? And next, a three-phase, six-pole, 50 Hz induction motor develops 3.73 kilowatts at 960 RPM. What will be the stator input if the stator loss is 280? So there are three involved. Meron ang tatlong power na binanggit. The developed power, the stator input, and the stator loss. So in our diagram, so pakita natin yung stages na maipapakita silang tatlo. So nag-start tayo sa unknown, that is, di ba yung stage natin, mag-i-start yan sa stator power input. And in the problem, this is the question mark. What will be the stator input? Sa stator input natin, kung kabisado nyo na, ang unang mababawas is the what we call stator power loss. And then after that, magiging rotor input na siya. Sa rotor input, na dahil nga nagbanggit ng develop, ipakita natin yung power develop sa ating diagram. Sa rotor input, ang mababawas is the RCL. And then after removing the RCL from our rotor input, magkakaroon na tayo ng PDEV. So we can now list down the given sa diagram. The developed power is 3.73 kilowatts or 3,730 watts. While on the stator loss naman, no, stator power loss, we have 280 watts. So by considering the power flow, solving for the stator power input, let us consider this node. Diba? At this node, the stator power input must be the sum of the Ri and the SPL. No? And then, if i-check natin kung kaya na ba siyang isolve, hindi pa, di ba? Hindi pa kaya. This is the question mark, the SPI. Check na yung SPL. Meron na siyang 280. Nawawala ngayon yung Ri. Next. But because of the PDEV, no, in this part of the problem, syempre, hindi tayo makakapag-solve hanggat hindi natin nagagalaw tong Ri na to. So, gamitin natin yung available sa problem, yung PDEV. Di ba we have memorized or we have proven na merong relationship ang Ri, rotor input, tsaka yung PDEV with the use of the sleep. So, kung naalala nyo pa, so kanina lang naman nating binanggit, the PDEV is equal to Ri times the quantity 1 minus S. So dito tayo kukuha ano ang pwedeng ipalit kay Ri. Now by isolating Ri, we have the PDEV na i-divide natin yung 1 minus S. So, ipalit natin sa part na to. So yung SPI pala natin can be solved using the sum of yung Ri na pinalitan ng PDEV over 1 minus S plus the SPL. So check natin ngayon. Question mark yung SPI. This must be our final answer. Naka-check na yung SPL given na siya 280. So ito naka-check na din ngayon yung PDEV as 3730. So sayang, hindi pa natin masosolve nga because wala naman ngayon yung letter S sa ating problem. So dahil nagkaroon tayo ng panibagong unknown letter S, so in the problem ba, can we solve the letter S? So isip kayo ng formula using the letter S. Since the problem gives a speed of 960 RPM, we must consider the rotor speed, di ba? Engineers and students, kapag nagbibigay ng speed si problem sa induction motor, that is the rotor speed. Understood yun, rotor speed kagad ang binibigay nila. So ano ba yung formula natin using the rotor speed and the letter S? So the NR is 120 times the frequency over the number of poles times the quantity 1 minus S. I think this is now the chance to solve the letter S muna. Kasi given naman ata yung ibang quantities tulad ng NR. The NR is 960. This is equal to 120 times the frequency, 50 Hz. So ingat kayo binigay ni problem, the frequency is 50 Hz. Baka 60 kasi ang ilagay ninyo. The number of poles, 60. And then, ito na lang yung nananatiling unknown, di ba? The letter S. We can shift solve for the value of the letter S. So 960 is equal to 120 times 50 over 6. And then quantity 1 minus S. So solving for that, the letter S is 0.04. Because nakuha na natin what is the letter S, we can now proceed sa kanina pa nating tinatrabahong formula, di ba? Solving for the SPI or the stator power input. So therefore, the stator power input now is the substitution of the values na meron tayo sa ating solution. The PDEV is 3,730 over 1 minus S. 1 minus 0.04 plus the stator power loss given as 280 watts. So solving for this, now we have 3730 over 1 minus 0.04 plus 280 for 165.42 watts. 4,165.42 watts. Is this the answer? Yes, the answer is 4165.42 watts. Now, we need to master the power flow and the use of the letter S sa ating mga powers. No? So for the last problem, a 5 horsepower, 4-pole, 60 Hz, 3-phase induction motor draws 4,590 watts from the line. Since this is from the line, this is the input power. Now, 4,590. What is the speed of this motor? Kapag si problem nagbigay ng speed of the motor, nagtanong ng speed of the motor, ang speed na yun ay NR. NR palagi. We will be solving for the NR when the motor is delivering an output. So we have the output 4.95 HP. Nagbigay ng core loss. Engineers, kung babalikan natin yung diagram natin, the core loss is kabilang sa stator loss. Nagbigay din ng stator copper loss. So another stator loss to. And then the friction and windage loss naman is 70 watts. So itrabaho natin ngayon yung power flow. So yung power flow natin simula sa input, simula sa line, umabot hanggang sa pagde-deliver ng output. So let us draw the diagram from the input, the stator power input hanggang sa ating output. So here, we have the input power from the line, the stator power input. Ibabawas natin ang stator power losses. And then there comes the rotor input. Ibabawas sa rotor input ang rotor copper loss. And then magkakaroon ng what we call developed power. Ibabawas ang friction and windage. Tapos, magiging output power. So, ilista natin, ilagay natin yung mga given. The input power, yung 4590 watts from the line kasi yon, that is our input power. 4590 watts. Pangalawa, the motor is delivering 4.95 HP. So, 4.95 horsepower is the output. Lagyan na natin ng multiplication of 746. I think gets naman nating lahat. Bakit nakamultiply ng 746 yan? Para maging watts, no? Kasi horsepower siya. Core loss. So yung SPL natin, stator power loss, so in our introduction, binubuo yan ng copper loss, core loss, and iron loss. No? So we have here stator power loss na 250 watts and then another stator loss which is copper loss naman. So si 250 watts core loss siya, stator power loss na yon. And then si 390 watts stator copper loss naman, so stator power loss pa din siya. Diba naglista tayo ano yung pwedeng ibigay as the stator power loss. So dito sila, magkasama sila dito. And then lastly, the last power involved is the 70 watts. Pero engineers, di ba ang question, NR. This is the question of the problem. What is the speed of the motor? What is NR? Ulitin lang natin, no? If the problem is asking for the speed of the motor or kung ang problem nagbigay ng speed of the motor, yung speed na yon NR. So by the formula, medyo suki natin ngayong video itong formula ng NR, 120 times the frequency over the number of poles times the quantity 1 minus S. Let us check again, ano ba ang nawawala bago makuha yung NR? We have the frequency. Yes, 60 Hz. So sa problem, 60 Hz. We have the number of poles. Yes, 4. S ang nawawala, sleep. And if we want to find the sleep, we can use the powers. Tama? Nasaan ba? Nasaang part ba ang sleep? We can use the RCL or the PDEB. So in this PDEB, we can say again, kabisado pa ba natin that the PDEB is Ri times the quantity 1 minus S. And do you think we can solve for the Ri and the PDEB? So sige, sulat natin yung formula. No, but using the power flow, no, using the power stages. No, but at the power stages, and eto nga, no, we have the PDEB, which is equal to the Ri, and then 1 minus S. Ano napansin nyo sa ginawa natin, engineers? Nangangailangan tayo ng S sa speed. So, ang ginawa natin, tumakbo tayo sa power. And sino ba ang power na gumagamit ng S? Si PDEB or the RCL? So, si PDEB muna, tinry natin yung PDEB, di ba? So, si PDEB, Ri times 1 minus S. So, ganun kalaking tulong. Alam natin paano gamitin yung S. And minsan, di ba, engineers, sa ibang problems, nakakakuha tayo ng letter S from the speed na ia-apply din natin sa power. So, binaliktad lang natin to ngayon. Ang nangangailangan na ngayon ng sleep, yung speed question natin, so tatakbuhan natin yung power flow to find that letter S. So, kung ito yung unang question mark natin, yung letter S, we do not know ulit ano yung dalawa. But take note, engineers, look at our diagram. We have this part, kompleto. We can solve the Ri. And also, we have this part, kompleto din. We can solve for the PDEB. So, itrabaho na natin na mabilisan. The SPI, diba, by following the nodes, the SPI is equal to the powers leaving the SPL plus the Ri. Substitute, the stator power input is 4,590. This is equal to the SPL. Pagsasamahin daw natin lahat ng stator power loss, si 250 and si 390. Kung walang kahirap-hirap, we can solve for the Ri. Tapos mamaya, sa right side, we can solve for the PDEB. So, makakapag-solve na pala agad tayo ng letter S. 4590 is equal to, minus ko na lang, no? 4590 minus 250 minus 390. So, 3950 watts. 3950 watts. And then on the right side, so at this part of our power diagram, now we have the PDEM, which is equal to the friction and windage plus the output. Now, the friction and windage is 70 and then the output naman is 4.95 multiplied by 746 na para nga maging watts. So, solving for this PDEV, we have 70 plus 4.95 times 746. So this is 3762.7. 3762.7 watts. So then, going back to this formula, then let us substitute. The PDEV is 3762.7. This is equal to the RI, 3950, and then quantity 1 minus S. We can solve for the letter S na kailangan natin. 3762.7 is equal to 3950, quantity 1 minus X. Cheap solve. So the letter S is 0.0474. No, let us use for decimal siguro. 0.0474. Let us check. 0.0474. And then finally, no, 'di ba naitrabaho na natin yung letter S? Balikan na natin to, yung formula natin for the NR. So we can now finally solve for our final answer. Finally, I think kabisado naman natin, no? Formula of the NR. The NR is equal to 120 times the frequency over the number of poles. Balikan lang natin yung problem. What is the frequency and how many poles are there? The frequency is 60 and there are 4 poles. So, yun yung substitute natin dito. So, the frequency is 60 and there are 4 poles. And then 1 minus the letter S na na-solve natin, 0.0474. So, this is our final answer. 120 times 60 over 4 and then quantity 1 minus 0.0474. 1714.68. So the speed of the motor is 1714.68 RPM. So is this the key answer na nakasulat? 1714 RPM. So yes, we have proven that the answer is 1714 RPM. So I hope no by these 3 problems no we have mastered no na or naintindihan natin kahit paano ba yung flow ng power and na-appreciate sana natin yung paggamit ng letter S sa ating power flow.